What's poppin', Silverback Nation? Great to see you here on Friday, May 10th. You are in the jungle. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the jungle. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Goes a long way for me, goes a long way for you. That way you don't miss out anytime our bets go live. There are 15 games in Major League Baseball today. You know what that means? There are 30 starting pitchers I've put to the jungle test to deliver to you the best strikeout prop for each and every one of these games. My favorite 3 plays will be the pinned comment, but if you want my exact betting card, if you want to roll with what the Silverback is rolling with today and every day, go to silverbackjungle.com, click become a jungle member, and my exact betting card will get pinged to your phone each and every day. There have been 7 days in May so far. 9 have been profitable. We've only lost in 2 of those 9 days. Yesterday was one of them. We did well in basketball, got hit in the Major League Baseball streets. Our video plays went 6 and 9. Our main betting card went 1 and 2. Our Demon plays went 2 and 5, and our Jungle Vine went 0 and 4. Logan Gilbert didn't get it done for us, got knocked around, got knocked out early, but our Jungle Vines have been very profitable so far this year. I love who we have going today. That video is going to be coming out shortly after this one. Let's get to the game. Chicago Cubs at Pittsburgh Pirates. We're back in rookie sensation Jared Jones here to go over 6.5 against the Cubs. He's had 2 games this year with 10-plus strikeouts, striking out 34% of batters on the season. The young Jared Jones from the right-hand side of the bump, over 6.5 strikeouts. Houston at Detroit. We're going to back our guy Casey Mize of the Tigers over 3.5 strikeouts. He's heating up his strikeout stuff over 3 of his last 4 games. He struck the Rangers out for 6, struck the Yankees out for 6 in 2 of those last 3 games. We think Mize can get the Astros for 4 today based on striking out the Rangers 6 and the Yankees 6. Yankees at Tampa Bay. We're going to back Clark Schmidt here. The Yankees over 5.5 strikeouts for plus money. He's striking out 30% of batters in his last 5 games and over this in 4 of those last 5. Clark Schmidt gets it done today for over 5.5 against the Rays. Arizona at Baltimore. We're going to back Cole Irvin here. The Orioles over 3.5 strikeouts for plus money. He's not a very good strikeout. He's not a great strikeout pitcher, I should say, but over this in 4 of his last 5 games, getting a good value at plus money. I like Irvin here to get 4 strikeouts against the Serpents. Minnesota at Toronto, and we have Kikuchi against Joe Ryan, 2 jungle favorites. Both lines are over 5.5, and truly you can flip a coin as to who's going to do better today. They're both very similar strikeout pitchers with very similar numbers. You're getting better value on Kikuchi, so I'm taking him here. I don't mind if you take Joe Ryan, but Kikuchi is the better value here at over 5.5 strikeouts. Atlanta at the Mets. Charlie Morton, we're going to fade him. We're going to fade his old ass under 5.5 strikeouts. Under this in 3 of his last 5 games, only a 22% strikeout rate on the season, and the Mets are striking out 6 sleeks to left-handed pitchers over the last 30 games. Fade Charlie Morton under 5.5 strikeouts. Philadelphia at Miami. We're back in Ranger Suarez here. He's short and stout, but he's a good strikeout pitcher this season. We're going over 5.5 strikeouts for plus money over in 4 of his last 5 games with a 27% K rate. He's gone at least 6 innings in his last 5 games. Ranger Suarez gets the Marlins today over 5.5. Washington at Boston. We're back in Tanner Houck's wicked ass, and we're going over 5.5 strikeouts and him over 25% K rate on the season. Has had 9 strikeouts in 2 of his last 5 games. That's 18 in 2 games total of his last 5. We're back in Houck today. Get him over 5.5 against the Nats. Cleveland at Chicago White Sox. Don't you call them the Indians, but we're going to back Garrett Crochet here. Of the White Sox, we're going over 5.5 strikeouts on him. The big lefty over in 4 of his last 5 games, 33% K rate. Cleveland strikes out 10th most to left-handed pitching over the last 30 days. Crochet gets him for at least 6 today of the White Sox. St. Louis at Milwaukee. We're going to fade Lance Lynn's fat ass. Oh, a bit fat in the asses here. We're going under 5.5 on him. You bet we are. Lance Lynn, under 5.5 strikeouts, under in 7 straight road games, averaging just 2.3 strikeouts a game in those last 7. Oh, the boy's a bit fat in the ass. We're going to fade him under 5.5 today against the Brew Crew. Texas at Colorado. We're back in John Gray, Jon. Don't put an H in his name. We're going over 6.5 strikeouts on him for plus money. Over this in 4 of his last 5 games, 27% strikeout rates. Colorado striking out 2nd most in Major League Baseball to right-handed pitching over the last 30 days. Johnny Gray, Jon Gray, gets them done for over 6.5 strikeouts. Kansas City at LA Angels. We're going to fade Griffin Canning here. I got to read my own writing. We're going to fade Griffin Canning. We're going under 4.5 strikeouts, under in 3 of his last 5. Kansas City strikes out 2nd least to right-handed pitching last 30 days and on the season. I like looking at both of those, and Kansas City stacks up strong against the strikeout to lefties. We're going to fade, the righties. We're going to fade Canning. We're going under 4.5 strikeouts. Dodgers at San Diego Padres. Tyler Glass now over 6.5 strikeouts. Too low of a line. Last 5 games. I'm just going to read this to you. That's all we need. 14, 10, 5, 9, 10 strikeouts. Back Glass now over 6.5 against the Padres. Oakland at San Diego. We're gonna back Brian Wu here. Over 5.5 strikeouts. Who? Wu. That's who. First start from the injured list, but looked good in AAA rehab, striking out 1.6 batters per inning in AAA. Shouldn't have too much of a pitch restriction here. And Oakland is striking out 4th most to right-handed pitching all season long. We like Brian Wu, that's who, to get it done, over 4.5 against Oakland. And finally, Cincinnati at San Francisco. We're going to back Andrew Abbott. We're going over 5.5 strikeouts on him. 15 strikeouts his last 2 games. The lefty started off slow with the strikeout stuff, but has picked it up. He's been hot. We think he's going to get San Fran for over 5.5 today for plus money. Have a great day, Silverback Nation. Become a Jungle member at silverbackjungle.com. Take our free weekly trial for a test spin. Shop some merch, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.